Hey guys, Gameboy3800 here once again, back playing some more Forza Horizon 4. And today, I would like to start a new little mini-series that may catch on, we may keep doing them, or if people really hate it, then this might be the only episode, but hey, you never know what could happen, so let's start off and maybe end with a bang. We're going to be reviewing all of the Forza Edition cars, and eventually maybe all of the other rare cars like the Chevy Colorado. Because I do have everything except for the pre-order cars, but I've got everything else that's rare in the game. But let's start off with a bang. We will not be using the BMW Forza Edition. No. Favorites. Alright, let me just go ahead, remove my non-favorite cars, because they were just there as a placeholder for other things. What we should be left with is all the Forza Edition cars in the game. How many is there, by the way? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I could have looked it up, definitely, but oh well. Yes, I do have my hands on a Ford Capri Forza Edition. This is not the first one of these I've had. I did sell one a while back, but I've been able to reclaim it. And I've a sneaking suspicion that this car is one I've owned before because it's had 7 owners. And if you're wondering who I got this car from, he goes by the gamer tag of Death Reaper 0O. Death is all in caps, Reaper and O are lowercase. So you can look him up. He can dupe you a Forza Edition of the Capri, and probably anything else. He has 1,000 cars in his garage, so he's probably got everything except for the pre-order cars. Nobody's got them. Now for this series, I figured the fairest thing to do would be to put them to their Forza Edition body kit presets, which will get them to the top of their respective class, or whatever the preset does. Does it change the tuning though? Let's find out. Yes it does. I have never poked the gears like that. Nope, yep. That's definitely a preset tune. We will be using the Forza Edition preset tunes for all of these vehicles. So we will be doing a number of tests, including a top speed test, a on-road test, and an off-road test, and then maybe doing some kind of scoring system, or just seeing which one does the best in each category. So the Ford Capri, the people who do have this car don't like to drive it. They think it's a very, very special piece, very, very special car. But in reality, it just drives like a normal Capri with lifted suspension and bigger tires. So for the rest of the cars, I think we'll need to go to the highway to test them out. But here, I think this road should suffice for getting to our top speed. What does the game reckon it'll do? It reckons it'll do 144, thereabouts. Can we reach that top speed on these roads? If not, we will just go to the highway. There we go. 147. So because this only gets up to the top of A class with its preset tune, it's not going to break any speed records, but of course it doesn't need to. With this being an off-road car, I think we should start with the off-road test first. What's a good off-road test that's around here? It seems to have nice soft suspension and big enough tires. Let's go ahead and do the cross-country race that's right up by the castle. Oh dear. I lost my mirror. No. Or, does this car even have mirrors? From the inside, looks kind of... Oh, hello there, Fiat. Or Barth, whatever you are. It looks pretty standard. Like, nothing really stands out here. Now, we're not going to be doing the Titan. That'll be too long. It's just a little 3-lap circuit around the castle. That's perfect. It's got some jumps, it's got some twists, it's got some tarmac, it's got some sand. So just driving it around right now, it doesn't seem too bad. But I have a feeling we will have cars that will definitely handle better and for sure, you know, have a better use case than this. Because this car has a skills boost perk, and that gets like the little kangaroo skills or the wrecking ball skills. That's what that's about. Oh, come on, game. Create blueprint, fine. Rally monsters, A-class. Create blueprint. Rally monsters. Give me that car. Alright. Running on Expert and Pro driving assist. That's just a good all-around tune or difficulty roundup. You might drive on average or you might drive on unbeatable AI. It doesn't matter. We're here to test the car. In fact, we should let the AI get ahead of us so that we see how it does. The car on its own, like how Failerich does in his time trials. We're here to see how the car performs, and then let's see if we can make any places up after giving them a 15-second head start. Now, I am by no means the best driver, so don't let my bad driving be the full representation of this car's abilities. I'm sure you could definitely put on a better tune. In fact, I've made a couple tunes for this car that definitely have it in better light. Now, from standard, this is a rear-wheel drive car, so we do need to watch out for oversteer, or at least uncontrolled oversteer. And it's a little bit wiggly. Big jump, lands perfectly flat. Got another jump up here. Break some street furniture. Get turned a little bit, but we are able to recover. Seems to be a great car to just stick it in fourth and go. Alright, so here's a little bit of tarmac. And that's all the tarmac. I could have sworn there was more, but apparently I was very wrong. That's bad driving from me. Again, not the car's fault. I just tried to Scandinavian flick or drift it into there. Did not work out for my favor. I think part of the problem with it being so bouncy like that is that it is raised off the ground by quite a lot compared to a normal Capri. But if you can get it controlled in a good drift like that, it feels very nice in the sand here. Let's go the left route this time. See how we do on a bit more tarmac. And less of a big jump. I know I'm not taking the best racing lines, but it's not too bad. We do seem to have fallen back by like a lot compared to the rest of the pack. Oh well. That's a rock wall. We're kind of bouncing all over the place here. It's a little bit unwieldy. I definitely could have come into that turn better without doing a big slide. Oh, we should be good. Let's go off the big jumps again. Try to keep it under control. Oh dear. We were able to recover from that. And by recover, I mean not flip. So that's good. This car's not got the most speed in A class. How much horsepower do we have? No, we can't check during the race, can we? I think it said 300. That's quite a far way down on power in A class. You can get it easily up to 500 in most cars. Or at least in the not full handling cars. Lap time wise, wow, I am way off the pace. Is that just because I didn't have a clean lap? I'm going to restart this and now I'm going to actually try to win. Let's see if I can get a better lap time than that. Alright, we can make up some position. I got a twitch there. Gotta watch out for that. That's the rock wall again. Oh my gosh. Losing places. Back into 12th. We'll give it one lap. If I can't make any places up, then yeah, up against actual rally cars, even with not the hardest difficulty on AI, then yeah, this is not a good car for A-class racing. That's what the preset gives us, though. Better landing there. I'm not falling too much farther behind, I don't think, but I'm not making up any places. Oh well. Safe to say if you wanted a car to be not horrible at off-road racing, at least in A-class that the preset gives us, no, don't do that. I do not recommend that. Let's check the power. We only have 319 horsepower. I mean, not bad if you compare it to like the super lights in A-class like a Lotus, but it's not incredibly heavy, only 2,000 pounds. Alright, so a road circuit. Now this does have off-road tires and you cannot change the tires. But let's see how it does on-road. Now we didn't tune the suspension, so it's likely to be very wobbly. Same difficulty settings. We'll try to win this one. We're wide in the first turn already. Hopefully that's not going to be representative of the whole race here. I'll try not to dive bomb anybody or wall ride. I will get a slide though and lose a position though. Oh no, we're sliding. We hit the wall. It's not my intention to fall into a wall, but, you know, they're there, so I'll use them sometimes. Alright, we are holding up the pack behind us. Wow. This car is really not fast, at least in this configuration. You can easily configure it up to midway through S2 with 1100 horsepower, but because you cannot change the tires or even the suspension, that's limited in the grip it's got. So if you just want to go fast in a straight line, oh dear, fast in a straight line, then get the 5.2 liter V8 and just chuck on turbos or superchargers. But in A class, I'm not seeing it. Maybe in S1 class it can be a viable option. But certainly in the class the preset gives us, and the tune it gives us, it is a far cry from, you know, being ideal in any situation here. It didn't do good at all in the off-road event, and it's got the off-road tires. And it didn't do too great for this road racing event. It is in the rain. It's a best case scenario for the off-road tires. They're giving us extra grip in the rain. Not sure if that's really effective in Horizon 4 versus these guys who are probably on race tires, let's be honest. Alright, that was a nice setup of turns there. Oh dear. That wasn't. Don't hit the Renault. Or Peugeot, everything. Don't hit the anything. There we go. I made a spot, then I lost a spot. This car loves to cart itself wide, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's got off-road tires, but still, it's light enough that that shouldn't matter. Can I get him on the line, though? Looks like I do have enough power to outrun him. Now we're almost out of steam by the time we get to the breaking point. 8th place, not too great. Lap times weren't too good either. Far cry from definitely the best of us, best of the cars. I will quickly go ahead and throw on my S1 tune. Just to show that it can be a bit better. We can get double the horsepower, we can get a little bit more grip, and make it all-wheel drive so it's less twitchy. That will add weight, but the added power should help. It's got an engine swap as well to get it to the top of S1. Still doesn't have very much grip, but if you want more speed and still some sense of controllability, then S1 is definitely a good upgrade path. If you want to just go fast and don't care about grip, like I said, you can get it up to about 1100 horsepower and go very fast. This will get us up to about 240, yep, 235. Grip is even less effective. But this is the tune that I've been using most of the time. It's got good initial turn-in, but not enough corner grip. So it's good to throw around, just drive around and be a skill getter. Although, we will take a look at its skill tree now. We don't have anything that increases the skill multiplier. We have the buildup of the multiplier, but nothing to increase it to times 6 or times 7. That makes this pretty uninspiring, or uninteresting, I guess, for skills. And we can see here that it's a Forzathon, or Forza Edition perk is the skills boost. So that means you will get better destruction skills or skill chain combos. We should have a Kangaroo 1375 instead of like 1200 or 1000. You'll get more points for that, but there's other cars that have skills boosts that are better than that. So this car is unspectacular in almost every way. It is just really rare. It's sad that that's the case, but yeah, what are you going to do? Anyways, I think that will do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, then please go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course, don't forget to subscribe as well. Thanks, Game Boy out. I will see you guys in the future.